Hello, Legion. It's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We are in the Barker Plantation. Thankfully, this place can be pretty cold. For those of you who might have been following my commentary leading up to the beginning of this season, I did a practice playthrough starting in Milton. Like, it was the very first time I'd played The Long Dark in months, and I was like, well, I should probably get ready to give this season a shot since there's a patch coming. And I literally died in this house. Like, I froze to death because I was repairing clothes and I didn't realize that this house is colder than most. And as a result, I slowly lost condition, not paying attention. Also, I was getting used to the new interface, right? And the condition bar being in a different place. But you have to be mindful of that when you come here, for sure. And see, there's books everywhere here. That's part of the reason I left them behind at the Grey Mother's house. I'm really hoping for a rifle cleaning kit while I'm here, but I am confident that I will at least find a good bit more food. Lots of books. I'll grab the books later as I need them. For now, I don't. I'm actually encumbered again because I presume I'm exhausted? Yes. I am quite tired. So, I'll have to bear that in mind. Before we go into the bedroom, let's step back here. Okay, there's another rifle cartridge. I'll take it. Salty crackers. Hypothermia risk is gone. No frostbite risk, thank God. I am numb at the moment.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
I also don't have a can opener yet. I would just like to point out. I would really like a can opener if this game would be so generous to me. Might find one in the pantry. Because there is not one on the counter.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Are you? Yeah, you are. You should be well fed soon, Jennifer. Something to get excited about. Yeah, go ahead and drink that. That'll give you some calories and restore some of my thirst. Almost all of it, in fact. And I guess you can munch on a few more of these just to maybe top off how many I'm carrying, given that it's a lot. I'll eat down to 15. And there are still... I was somewhat nervous about wolves when I was on my way here, so there are more cattails in this zone that I haven't picked yet. Definitely. Like, I've not been to every possible cattail spawn location by a long shot. Alright, nothing in the freezer. Nothing in the fridge. The pantry is usually pretty generous on these inventory settings. Summit soda. A couple of rifle cartridges. Peanut butter. Tomato soup. But no can opener. I've got a knife, so I mean I can open cans, but no can opener. I have painkillers and antibiotics, and I also have rose hips and reishi mushrooms. Alright, let's step into the bedroom and see if there's anything fancy in here. I'm saving the best for last because there could be something nice on the bed. So I'm purposely searching everywhere else, building up the suspense. What could possibly be in this room? Nothing! Okay. Saw that bright square and I was like, oh, it's nothing. Well, there's a hoodie at least. Got a second hoodie. That's not particularly meaningful at this point, but it's in better condition than the one I'm wearing without having to repair it. So that's at least something.
I'll take it.
And another decent wool toque. That is also at least something. Hey, so now we have double head coverage. Double wool toque. This is possibly, and I mean, obvious reasons, right? We're starting out in a scavengeable area. This is the most generous start that we've seen. You know where I might find a rifle cleaning kit, I'm realizing? Hang on. Drop all that water for a second. I'm also going to drop the rifle. I'm going to go put those, because I need to be able to run quickly. I am pretty tired at the moment. Alright, not what I came for, but hey. Mountaineering rope, also not what I came for, but that's going to be useful getting out of here, I think. I would just prefer that there have been a rifle cleaning kit, game. You hear me, game? Could you maybe think about that for next time? Whenever next time's going to be? Because that would have been really helpful. I can't really hunt if I don't have a clean rifle. So I can't really do what I said I was going to do last episode, which was kind of exciting for folks. They were all like, man, Hadrian might do some hunting, might get some animal skin. Can't do it if my rifle's only at 21% condition. Yeah, I haven't found one. This is me double checking. Like, have I found one and forgotten about it? I don't know. Let's pick all this back up.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right. You can, don't worry. You can carry plenty more. All right. We are warm enough in here, thankfully. We need to rest. We need to recover condition, too, so it's good that we need to sleep a good amount. Need to drop one of those cans, but let's go ahead and drink so that that is topped off. Then I can probably munch on... Let's do the beef jerky. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even need to do that. Well, I'll go ahead and drink the Summit Soda. That'll top our thirst back off. And we are definitely, not literally well-fed yet in terms of the buff, but we are well-fed in most other senses. We're going to sleep for 11 hours, because we did determine that on the new settings, there might have been some tweaks possibly to it, or it might just be that we're playing on... Our metabolism settings are more Voyager-like, or are they more Stalker-like, I think? Yeah, they're more Stalker-like, as opposed to Interloper-like, so that might be it as well. Let's rest for 11 hours. All right, we are at 100% condition. I'm going to not drink my sodas. I'm just going to drink some of my water. And I'm still encumbered because of all that I'm freaking carrying. It's the mountaineering rope mainly, which we can take back to Grey Mother's when we go. See, I kind of just want to leave the rifle here. I'm not going to shoot it. Like, maybe it's good to have on me as a fail-safe, perhaps. Like, just to make absolutely sure nothing terrible happens. All right, going to harvest these shoes. Gonna harvest these shoes, because 2 cured leather is better than 1. Alright. Let's harvest the shirt, too. I've got some extra stuff, need to get rid of it. Every little bit counts. And then I will harvest the extra hoodie. Haven't found a bedroll yet, either. That's the other thing. Can't get too rugged before I find a bedroll. I just realized somewhere else where there might be. A rifle cleaning kit. Maybe. Damn! Thought we were going to make that one.
Man, I could eat anything.
There is a slight upside to failure in repairing clothing in that it does help you blow through whatever cloth you might have piled up from harvesting other items or harvesting clothing items or harvesting curtains, stuff like that. So I will repair this toque. I like to keep my gloves and headgear particularly high condition if I have got the time to do it, because those are some things that tend to wear out more quickly in fights with wolves, and I prefer not to let my character get pushed to that point. Okay, now we are definitely... I'm going to go ahead and eat this peanut butter because it's heavy. I'm going to drink this water because it's heavy. And I think I might go ahead and just go back out to Grey Mother's from where I am right now. Because it's the middle of the day, the weather sounds good. Let me take one more moment to step over here. And I'm going to leave the rope. Actually, no, I might take the rope with me. I don't have a pry bar yet, though. Realizing that. There's got to be one somewhere in this zone, but I haven't found it yet. And we're not going to be able to... There's a lot we're not going to be able to do without a pry bar. So that is one thing. Believe me, like if you can go back in the episodes you've watched already, and if you spot one that I overlooked, I invite you to point it out to me. Because holy crap, that would be good to know. But let's step outside. I am encumbered, but the weather is beautiful at the moment. I'm not that encumbered either. Alright, so there's some other barns out there where there could potentially be pry bars. Where I found the pry bar in the bed of the truck was this truck. You saw me looking for it last episode, probably. I'll check again. There could be a wolf back here, so I need to be careful. That gust. I thought that gust might have been a wolf. Oh, man. Man, it is gorgeous right now. The snow is practically glowing. Right, there's a wolf over there, way across the fields. I'm going to go back out the way I came in. And hope that it's safe. I don't know the wolf patrol patterns too well back here, so I'm not going to act like I'm sure of it. I know that a wolf can come down through this way, but I think it's the same wolf that would have been patrolling back up behind the truck, and since I know that wolf isn't here, this gives me a chance to come back and check for cattails that I missed. And I also... Ooh, I know where I can go from here, actually. This path is going to work really well for everything that I want to do, including getting rid of my extra encumbrance. I'm not particularly cold right now. I would like to find an outer shell item to wear, but as long as I continue moving, and I know where I'm going at this point, I should be able to avoid too difficult of a predicament. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to go up here. Hang a left. Try to. There we go. And work my way up. I'm not going to run too much. Alright, good. There's a deer in front of me. I'm tempted to shoot it, but again, I don't want to shoot this rifle. Why risk taking that shot? Alright, did you hear that? I just kited that, or not really kited, but I just aggroed that deer into a wolf. So we're going to go another direction. Yep, this is perfect. If I were to get attacked by a wolf right now, you know, I'm not going to be able to get into there without a pry bar either. Dang it! Alright, well, I did want to come up here. This was my objective, and I'm not actually that cold. And the wind seems to be dying down, which is helpful. Rifle cleaning kit. Bedroll, I'll take it. Alright. Rifle cleaning kit, though, I will take even more so than a bedroll, and I was really hoping for one here. A pry bar would be good, too. At the very least, I can tie off this rope where I need to. Herbal tea! Hey! That's a good find. We've learned our lesson very much so when it comes to that. That was helpful in the last run just for recovering condition. But I'm glad I found a bedroll. Even if there's nothing else here. But is there really... Yeah. There's nothing else here. Man. Alright, let's go tie off this rope. Be done with it. Oh, there's already a rope up here. Really? Alright, well in that case, I'll take this rope with me. I'm still going to leave it up here. It could come in handy at a later point. It means preparing to make the journey out of here a little bit more encumbered, but this will eventually be the route that we take, going back that way to go towards Mystery Lake. Let's drop you. Drink you. I'm going to drop one book. I can drop some cedar firewood, but I'm not going to. Alright, I'm going to take a look around the camp area very quickly because I'm so annoyed I don't have a pry bar. I'm not going to be able to get into the gas station down here without one. Would have loved to have found one at the last minute, but no dice. Branch is going to take 5 minutes. It's not worth it. Well, okay. Well, without a pry bar, I can't go straight down to the gas station yet. I need to go back to the town proper. I know I mentioned that I'd be hunting, but without a rifle cleaning kit, which I'm confident that I can find somewhere, just don't know where yet. Without a rifle cleaning kit, I'm not going to be taking many shots. I have plenty of shots to take. I've found some ammunition, which is nice. And I mean, it's possible. Hang on. Let's take a moment to look. There could be a pry bar around the station here. Or in the truck down here. Just looking for wolves. Let's pause. I don't see any right now. Doesn't mean there aren't any. Pry bar? Pry bar? Pry bar? Pry bar? No pry bar. Pry bar in the cab? No pry bar in the cab. Pry bar in the glove box? Cardboard matches and antibiotics. Okay, well the game is being generous to me in... we don't know what just happened there. Most ways. Like, I tried to exhale, like, automatically through my mouth at the same time that that word was coming out of my mouth, so I was like, words. Alright. There can be a wolf back that way. There could be a pry bar in that car. That's what I was thinking was a slight possibility. Or maybe it doesn't need a pry bar this time. No, it definitely does. Newsprint. Alright, there's a candy bar at least. So at least we're finding things where we're looking, even if we're not finding what we're looking for. I mean, that's better than nothing. Right, let me look around the junkyard a bit. If you can call this a junkyard. It's not quite a junkyard, but it's starting to look like one. And the back door is also locked. Yep. And I do not have... Yep, requires pry bar. It's just me checking to make sure I'm not crazy.
I gotta warm up somehow.
I know, Jennifer. Alright, I'm going to go back to the bus. You can't get in the bus, but it's possible there's something laying around the bus. I didn't know about that path. Where does that go? Not a lot of time to find out. I'm not particularly high on energy. And I am definitely starting to get cold. Okay. Crashed prison transport bus. Whole lot of nothing. Alright. I'm going to stick to the road here just in case I didn't see a wolf in the clear cut to my right. Or just in case one has wandered into it. Although I don't see any. Milton's being very kind to us so far, and I appreciate it. I would love to get back indoors before I lose any condition. I'm not losing condition too rapidly right now because the weather is not too bad, and that could change. There could be a pry bar in this hut here. This could be the location where it put one. Nope. Alright. The pry bar eludes me. Right, there was a wolf in this area that had killed a deer. I'm going to go this way just to stay well clear. And there are some houses, of course, on this side of town I haven't explored yet, so I can stop in on my way. Matter of fact, if I move quickly, since I'm not seeing any wolves. To be fair, I have run into a wolf here. It was either an against all odds or an interloper run. It scared the crap out of me. That's a stick. Alright. Is that house enterable? I don't know, can you? Can you, Jennifer? Alright, we have hypothermia risk. Okay, let's step inside here. Didn't lose but 1 or 2%, maybe 1% condition. That's good. Cedar firewood, book. Starting to get annoyed. I really need that pry bar. I'm going to be double checking the beds of trucks, that's for sure.
Wonder if the owner's around.
Dusty tomato soup. No, I don't think the owner is. Just got a hunch. I could be wrong. I'm open to evidence to the contrary. But something tells me the owner's not around. Matter of fact, something tells me you're never going to meet another human soul again. Just trying to prepare you. Hard truths, Jennifer. And I would say they cut both ways, but you can't say anything back, so that was a Game of Thrones reference. Toilet, no. Nothing? Alright. Lots of books, but I don't necessarily need books. I've got lots back at the base. I still haven't been to the church. The church could be where my pry bar is hiding. Maybe. Or possibly I missed one in a previous episode and you guys have already told me in the comments in the past few days. That's also a possibility. I inserted a C into the word possibility there. Did you like that? Okay. Nothing. Just copious amounts of nothing. Okay. Let's visit one more house.
Getting tired.
I think I've checked that truck. But these homes around me here, I haven't checked. I think I saw some blue. Oh. Hello, friend. It's so nice to see you. And you know what? Since the weather's good, since I've got a bedroll, and since we haven't gone too far into the zone yet, or back towards the base yet, I'm going to do a U-turn before we end this episode. There's a wolf here somewhere. I'm reasonably confident. Probably shouldn't sprint for that very reason. But we have a bedroll, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bed in here when I get here. One of the potentially more lucrative loot locations in the zone is now ours to break into. It's a good base location, too. I should add. Nice. These crackers were here. Ooh, those crackers weren't there, but they were there in one of my practice runs, so that's 3 boxes of crackers. A storm lantern. We are now fully equipped to leave the zone when we're ready. But I would like probably to, if I can find a rifle cleaning kit, that might be the difference maker. I might not do any hunting here. I might leave the zone behind. If I can't find something with which to improve the condition of that rifle. Alright, nothing here. Yeah, when I saw that blue and knew it was the pry bar, oh, that made my day.
I would eat anything right now.
Alright, so we need to make sure she eats. Let's see, lowest condition items. Let's eat the 36% beef jerky. And go ahead and drink some water, and I'll probably have you eat some of those crackers as well. God, they drain you. That's crazy. All right, the banged up dog food I need to eat too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this now while it's at 30% condition. If I get food poisoning, then I'll deal with it. I've got what I need to deal with it. There we go. All right, now I do have a few recycled cans in my inventory I need to deal with, but let's go ahead and drink some water. And now our situation is better. A couple of new Summit sodas. This is, I think officially now the most generous Milton start. Apart from maybe having a little trouble finding the pry bar, it's the most generous Milton start I've had on these settings. So I would definitely say that RN Jesus has taken a bit of pity on me and made sure that he's put some solid ground under me. Either so that we can have a nice long against all odds season, or so that I can fail even more epically than that last one where I just downed a moose and things were looking so good. I really don't need that water. I just don't. I'm just going to step outside really quickly, because I like to have that door pried open. How much would it suck if there was like a bear or a wolf like right there, right then? Right after I'd made that comment about things being nice. Yeah, we're moving really slow right now because we are exhausted.
Nobody needs this anymore.
But we're warm enough in here. We're not losing any condition. There's a fire barrel right there. There's more food items on the shelves I just saw, so if I can find a rifle cleaning kit, let me tell you, that will allow me to stick around. I have lots of food, and I will get more food from doing some hunting. Even that deer, technically, that I know is dead somewhere outside, I could go find and get the hide. Okay. Hey, some wood matches, too. Cedar firewood, pinnacle peaches, very nice. Okay. And a bed that we don't even have to roll out. How about that? How about that? Okay. I've looked through all of those. I am going, first of all, to rest. I think I'll be warm enough if I just sleep in here. What's the warmth bonus on the bedroll if I were to throw it down? $7.4. Not as good. Not as good. Alright, so this will help us recover some condition. We now need to drink. That much is for sure. But we've survived for 2 days, 11 hours, and 11 minutes, which means next episode we'll very likely get the well-fed bonus. Tell you what, let me, just to make sure I've got a save point, I'm going to be a little bit superstitious here. Well, not superstitious, but a little bit, I guess you could say anal retentive, stubborn, a little redundant in my efforts. I'm going to light this lantern. I will take one more look around here to make sure I didn't overlook any searchables while I was talking, because that's never happened before. No, I don't see anything. Yeah. I'm going to step outside. I'm going to step back inside, and that'll be the end of this episode. And in the next one, like I said, we are very likely going to become well-fed. We will maybe find a rifle cleaning kit. If we don't, we're going to have to gear up for leaving Milton because we have what we need to leave now already. It's been a pretty good 3-episode start to this this new run in Milton. I'm going to shut up before I say anything else that I regret later on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time.